Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Batman, The Enemy Within, a Telltale Series Chapter 2.
Season 2.
Episode 2.
Nope, we're on episode 1. This is still episode 1.
Shush.
Now it's part 2 of episode
What
1,
an
maybe.
eventful evening.
Yeah.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Let's go.
Classical ambient or jazz?
Something with a beat.
Ambient with a beat?
I think we did classical in the last series, so I went
The
with something
computer is
different.
finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
The dossier. Yep, that's the thing that we were given.
Yep, and now we can freely explore. We
Yep.
can't change that.
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Selena Kyle, thief for hire, Catwoman. Selena Kyle came to Gotham to perform a number of robberies for the children of Arkham, though she eventually helped me stop them. She left Gotham during Lady Arkham's final assault on the city, and I don't know whether she'll return, despite our differences. I enjoyed spending time with her. Sorry, sparring with her.
No, both of those are correct.
Accurate, yeah. Harvey Dent, corrupt mayor of Gotham. Harvey Dent was once a promising mayoral candidate and one of the closest friends. I supported his campaign and his vision for Gotham. After he was attacked by the children of Arkham, he became Two-Face, a violent and deeply paranoid criminal. During his brief stint as mayor, he used his authority to enforce martial law throughout the city. Put a dent in crime. Elect Harvey Dent for mayor of Gotham. Penguin. Oswald Cobblepot, revolutionary. Oswald Cobblepot was a terrorist, anarchist, and my oldest friend. Born to one of Gotham's most prestigious families, he lived abroad after his mother was committed to Arkham Asylum by his father. He returned to Gotham to join the children of Arkham, seeking revenge on my family for destroying his. Lady Arkham. Vicky Vale, terrorist leader. I hated your villain arc. Vicky Vale was a well-known and respected reporter at the Gotham Gazette. That's all she is. And I honestly don't want to read the rest, but she was born Vicky Arkham, a victim of my father's criminal activities. She created her alter ego, Lady Arkham, and her terrorist organization, the Children of Arkham, to destroy Gotham's elite. I defeated her, but I don't know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found.
One thing I will say, as much as I don't necessarily like the Vicky Vale plot, I do like the fact that, like, I've never considered why it's called Arkham Asylum. Ever. Never even considered why it's called that. And so, them being like, no, the reason it's called that is because, you know,
That's the stuff.
it's named after an influential family. The Arkhams. And it's like, oh,
That's
never
still
even would have...
That's still the stuff. So good.
Never even would have considered that.
But yeah.
So,
He loves his car. A man
Lucius's
has to
latest
love his
model.
car.
Never ceases to impress.
When I do R1, it goes the opposite way. Oh boy. I'm struggling. Alright. Batsuit. Latest design. My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to do. Hide my identity, imitate criminals, and keep me alive. Lucius gave me his upgraded model after my battle with Lady Arkham last year. The new suit has improved our
Uh,
augments?
yeah, armaments.
Armaments.
So I literally couldn't
Shielding
figure out
and
where you
scanning
were in
technology.
the text. I was like, what? R.
Archer. I can't read. Guys, I can't read the undertitle because it's in white against a white background. Are you kidding me?
Oh, heavy grappling device.
I can't be anywhere at once, but this design makes it easy to take care of business from from across a room, whether that business is wrestling weapons away from criminals or stopping something heavy from falling on bystanders. Batsuit, previous model. My suit always takes a lot of damage, but still does what it's supposed to do. Hide my identity, intimidate criminals, and keep me alive. This Batsuit was damaged in fights against the children of Arkham and Harvey Dent's paramilitary troops. Lucius has since given me an even better vision of the new suit. I hold onto this one to remind me to never let my guard down. I hope I went the wrong way. Stunner. This device can stop a criminal cold with a powerful electric shock. It's flashy and unsettled, but it's guaranteed to incapacitate a target no matter their size. Smoke grenades. Projectiles emitting non-lethal smoke. These grenades create a smoke screen that confuses enemies and allows me to hide striking from the shadows. Batarangs, military grade titanium weapon. A few of these can clear out a room full of gentlemen. Heavy, sleek, and extremely sharp. Grapple gun. Flies long range grappling hook. This gun allows me essential freedom of movement around the city, whether that's from building to building or straight up from a crowd of enemies. Here's the previous model. Alright. Alright, let's go see what Alfred wants.
As we always should.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me.
I always worry about you.
I should be fine.
Yeah, bottom option. Always worry about my family.
Alfred. We worry
Like,
about family.
there's no question.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Gotham feed. Gotham media feed. Gotham citizens support GCPD Batman partnership by Julia Martins. Despite some heavy criticism from elected officials, the Gotham City Police Department's public partnership with the max vigilante known as Batman has been a rousing success with city's population. Across the board, crime in the Gotham City limits has been down from the previous year, with violent crimes hitting a record low. Though some of the city council has raised concerns about Batman's hidden identity and his operation outside the restrictions of law, it doesn't appear to be hurting public opinion. I don't care who he is, I care that he makes things safer, said grocery store owner Wayne Barton, whose business has seen a 50% spike in sales after dark in recent months. Council member Gail Rich is sympathetic to business owners like Barton, but she maintains until we know who this Batman is, I don't think we can ever be truly safe. Wayne Enterprise stock hits record high by Mark Phillips. Wayne Enterprises stock hit a record high of 120 per share today during afternoon trading, surpassing its previous high of 115 per share over a year ago. The record high is the latest event in company's recent hot streak since Bruce Wayne's return to the company as CEO last year, following his brief ouster. Wayne was removed from the CEO position last year and replaced with Oswald Cobblepot in a move that resulted in Wayne publicly assaulting Cobblepot and being briefly admitted to Arkham Asylum. Wayne has since claimed the assault was the side effect of a drug injected at the hands of former Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, who conducted criminal business under the name Lady Arkham. Dent trial date pushed back again by Kate Clark. A federal judge has delayed the start of former Gotham Mayor Harvey Dent's criminal trial by several more months. Following the departure of the defendant's entire legal team, the team led by attorney Barden Hoffman announced they were recessing themselves in a pre-trial hearing on Monday morning. Instead, Dent, who previously served as Gotham's district attorney, has insisted on representing himself in the trial. In a statement in the court, Hoffman said, "I no longer feel I can defend Mr. Dent to the best of my ability." Judge Harriet Stokes then moved to delay the trial for 2 more months while Dent prepared his case. This is the 4th delay to the trial and the 3rd set of attorneys to part ways with Dent, who is facing multiple charges of murder, criminal negligence, and fraud. Gazette investigation, What is the Agency? By Julia Martins. It seems Batman is no longer the most mysterious crime fighter on the streets of Gotham these days. Multiple sources from law enforcement have confirmed that the Gazette that a mysterious governmental entity known as the Agency has been conducting operation in the city lately. On the record, there is no evidence of any federal crime-fighting organization by this name, but many sources who have requested anonymity have confirmed that the agency has been present at several recent crime scenes and exerted considerable authority. I have no idea who these people are, but they show up, they're in charge. When they show up, they are in charge. One officer said, "They act like they know what they're doing, but with no way to check their track record. I guess we have to take them at their word." Officials say Cobblepot model prisoner. In stark contrast with the ongoing saga of Harvey Dent's legal battle from Wayne Enterprises CEO and convicted domestic terrorist Oswald Cobblepot is a model prisoner at Blackgate Prison. The man who briefly aligned himself with the terrorist organization Children of Arkham pleaded guilty to all charges against him earlier this year. He was sentenced to 40 years to be served in Blackgate. Observers and legal experts were surprised at Cobblepot's decision to forego a hearing in court, but from all accounts, he appears to be enjoying his new life in jail. "We don't have a bad thing to say about him," said one Blackgate guard who wished to remain anonymous. you get to talking to him, and he's actually pretty charming. He's super smart. All right. The codex. Oh, boy. We have a lot to read, don't we?
Of course you do.
James
We're going to
Gordon.
spend the entire episode and probably
Probably.
next episode talking.
Over the past year, my partnership with Jim has flourished. I've fully won his trust, and Gotham City is a better place for it. Batman used to be hidden in the shadows, but Jim has helped me step into the light and find legitimacy. For that, I am grateful. I think Jim is finally settling into his new role as police commissioner. It's been a difficult transition, and I don't think he'll be comfortable with the tragic way he received his promotion, but I trust he'll use his newfound authority to make this city a better place. Gotham is lucky to have him, and so am I. I couldn't ask for a better partner. Renee Montoya. Things are looking up for Jim Gordon's favorite true blue cop. Renee Montoya was recently promoted to detective after she was exonerated of the murder of Carmine Falcone. It was evidence I provided that proved she was under the influence of Lady Arkham's drug when she committed the crime. I admire Renee's dedication to law enforcement and fierce loyalty to Jim. It's evident that she lives for her work, often at the cost of her personal life. Sounds like a problem we both share. Lucius Fox. There would be no Batman without Lucius Fox. In a sense, he's built me. From Batsuit to Batmobile. Everything I am, everything I've become, I owe to him. A brilliant engineer and trusted confidant, Lucius is one of the few people I can depend on in this world. In addition to Bruce Wayne Enterprises' technological leader, I've entrusted him to run a secret R&D wing where he designs and develops new bat tech. Alfred Pennyworth. I am not my father's son. I am Alfred's. After my mother
Well, I'm glad he fucking admits it.
were murdered, he was the one who did the work of raising me. It couldn't have been easy for him, making sure he instilled the right values and steered me away from the vices of my father. Steadfast, true, and compassionate, Alfred knows me better than anybody. Certainly better than I know myself. He's my moral compass, and my best friend. Last year, he was kidnapped by Lady Arkham. I'm still riddled with guilt over what happened. I just hope he can recover from the emotional trauma of the ordeal. All I want is for him is to be healthy and happy again. Sorry, I just want to make sure I didn't miss any scrolls. Okay. Man Arvesta. It was Special Agent Man Arvesta who handed me the psychological profile on the Riddler. I don't know much about her other than that she's a Gotham native and seems to have the confidence of Amanda Waller. She's also a huge fan of Batman, which is somewhat revealing. Maybe I can use that to my advantage in further dealings with the agency. Amanda Waller. I got my first glimpse at Amanda Waller outside the casino after Riddler's grisly attack on Rumi Mori, a former congressional aide and political science. God damn it. And political science PhD. Waller's
Repressible. Press.
Irrepressible.
Yeah.
I don't know this word.
Ambition.
Ambition has shot her straight to the top of the government's top covert law enforcement organization, the agency. She's recently been promoted to regional director with a jurisdiction that spans the entire northern eastern United States, including Gotham City. Gordon doesn't like her that much is clear, understandable. She's a force of nature who's threatening his turf. I just wish I knew more about her intentions towards Gotham. She seems like she could be a powerful friend, but an even more powerful enemy.
Yeah.
Vernon Blake. Special Agent Blake, Avesta's terse partner. I met him as Batman after Riddler's attack on the casino. Not much to say about him at the moment. The Riddler. The Riddler is an old name in Gotham, one we thought was gone for good. He was dangerous enough that even Carmine Falcone, Mayor Hill, and my father left him alone. An international terrorist wanted by Interpol and hunted by the agency. The Riddler's I don't know this word. Modus.
I literally.
Riddler's
modus
operandi is to torture and kill his marks by forcing them to solve his macabre riddlers.
You know how they say his MO? That's what MO stands for.
According to the agency's profile on him, Riddler's got a genius level IQ and exhibits signs of narcissistic and obsessive compulsive personality disorders. He's cruel, calculating, and merciless, and I will bring him down. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Rumi Morai. There are two sides to Rumi Morai: the face he shows to the public and the person he really is. The person he keeps in the shadows, hidden from the prying eyes of polite society. Mori wants everyone to believe he's a model citizen. He paints his public persona and philosophy and a seemingly legitimate business empire. But take a closer look behind the mask and you'll catch a glimpse of the real Rumi Morai. War profiteer and murderer. He made his fortune running guns during the Arab Spring and soon after diversified into high-tech weaponry. Of course, Mori's illicit activities have never proven in the court of law. Riddler had some bone to pick with Mori. Perhaps that's why he targeted him at the Virgo. It's not surprising a man like that would have had enemies. I wonder how he made one of Riddler. The agency. The agency has a profile. One of the nation's most clandestine national security organizations, the agency operates in the darkest shadows of the criminal justice system. Not much is known about their day-to-day operations, but what little information I can dig up, they are part of Sable International. About them is the agency's influence is all-inspiring, stretching across international borders and reaching the highest echelons of political power. Thomas Wayne. Okay, I gotta look at this. Thomas Wayne, Martha Wayne, and we're having fun. Going. Thomas Wayne, my father, and possibly the worst criminal of this city has ever known. Thomas Wayne. I once thought he was a hero, a man who died trying to protect my mother, and I found an eye from the bullet of a common crook. I was wrong. I found out the truth about my father not long ago. He wasn't the philosophical doctor he pretended to be. He was a monster who amassed our family's wealth by drugging and gaslighting Gotham's wealthiest families and robbing them of their fortunes. He devastated lives and destroyed minds. To rob someone of their sanity is one of the worst things you can do to a person, I would know. Lady Arkham robbed me of mine as recompense
Yeah.
from my father's sins. I hope that debt is paid. I want something more than
Nothing. Want nothing
I
more.
want nothing more than to leave this dark legacy in the past. Martha Wayne. My mother the mystery. I witnessed her and my father's assassination when I was just a child. So my memories of her a few and far between, but I cherish each one. It's unclear what she knew or how involved she was with my father's crimes, but there's a part of me who wants to believe the best about her. Maybe she was left in the dark. Maybe she tried to stop him. I just don't know. I need to believe that there is a part of me that is good, and that part is my mother. Gotham City, population 10.5 million. Gotham City is more than my hometown. It's my passion project. When I look out onto the skyline, I don't see a city. I see a living, breathing organism that keeps evolving, adapting to new threats. I must adapt with it. The criminals this place attracts are no different. There was a time when all you had to worry was wise guys and street thugs, but crime too has evolved. The crime rate might be down, but the villains are becoming more and more bizarre and terrifying. Sometimes I think crime is a virus and keeps mutating into more I don't know this word.
Would you believe pointing at the screen is not actually telling me
Three
where?
paragraphs down.
Yeah, virulent.
Virulent strains, and the city
virulent.
is sick with it.
Yeah.
I'll let Batman be the cure.
Yeah. See, guys, you might wonder why I'm not really trying to correct Younger Bro that often anymore. It's because the first series we did of this, I realized that it is a waste of goddamn time to try to correct Younger Bro not getting the words he's reading, because he does not learn them. No matter how many times I correct the exact same words, he'll make exactly the same mistake the next time he sees it.
It's
and so
because I don't see the word enough.
That's what I'm saying. So I've just determined that I'm not correcting it unless he literally cannot continue a sentence without me saying something. So I'm just like, I've given up.
Arkham Asylum, established November 1921. Gotham's only maximum security psychiatric hospital. I was committed here for a couple of days after I was drugged by Lady Arkham and was incited to attack Oswald Cobblepot, so this place doesn't exactly hold the best memories of me. Staying in this place was a nightmare. The building was falling apart, the patients were violent and unhinged. This place is a tomb, and it deserves to be forgotten about and buried. I thought you wanted to upgrade it last time, but I guess you decided against it.
Well, we don't know that he's not doing. It's very possible he's still doing that, but he personally is not involved because he doesn't obviously want to think about it.
Wayne Enterprises, established 1870.
Yeah.
Multinational corporation founded by my ancestors, conveering all manner of technology, manufacturing, and finance. I inherited a majority stake from my parents and have recently become more involved in its day-to-day operations. So far, so good. Stocks are up, and Wayne Enterprises R&D department is developing some pretty exciting new technologies. Crime Alley, Park Row, Gotham City. The squalid downtown alley where my parents were assassinated. The street across from Monarch Theater is the place my childhood ended and the rest of my life began. Violently. I installed a plaque there to honor my parents before I knew the truth of my father's criminality. Gotham City Police Department HQ. The GCPD is the Gotham's first line of defense against criminals, both mundane and bizarre. When mobster Carmine Falcone was in power, he kept at least half the force in his pocket, but not all of them. Damn it. James Gordon was one of the few he couldn't corrupt. Since Falcone and Mary Harrell were taken down, Gordon has worked to clean up the corporation and the department. Crime rates have fallen drastically since Gordon took over as police commissioner. Partnering with Wayne Enterprises has given the GCPD access to better equipment and support, helping the force rebuild after last year's attacks. The Children of Arkham and former Mayor Harvey Dent targeted Gotham's finest last year. With our help, the force is back to where it should be. Since the children used Wayne Tech to infiltrate the GCPD, it's the least we could do. Alright, we got through all the damn profiles. Alright. Go, game. Unfortunately, we did not save it all during any of that, so we have to go until we save.
Intelligence experts and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
Oh no! Now we get to look at the Riddler files to see how many things in
love
there.
the Riddler
Terrorized
file.
this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help.
Needs more than
He's
help.
clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
It didn't. I don't think it did
Nope.
actually update, but no, it didn't.
Nope. That it
I'll
don't, I
send
think
it all
those.
to the codex. It
I think the
didn't update.
codex only updates between chapters.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
This confused me when I first played this game.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
The answer was the eye of a needle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have guessed the eye of the hurricane as well because it looks like a oh, right, it's a record.
It looks like a record. That's how
Right.
you're supposed to figure it out.
A record needle.
Yeah, it's a record. How did he know that the Batman would have a record player?
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
It's a recording
Hey,
device
Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius.
of some kind,
I
some
hope
kind of
you're not
transmission or
interrupting
recording
your
device.
breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important,
No,
Lucius.
don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
All right.
Just a normal car now.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Yeah, it can transform.
Yep.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Okay, it has to save here. There we go.
Right there. It's saved.
Okay, well that's gonna be it for this episode. We'll come back next time with even less of Batman, the enemy within. Yeah, definitely less reading, for the love of God. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then.
Goodbye.